What is up everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're continuing with our Smallville series as we usually do, and we are on to episode 5 of season 2. I'm really excited for this episode. I've loved the season so far. I love the new sort of chapter that we're taking on and the slightly different stories that we're getting in the moment, whilst getting a lot of similarities to season 1 at the same time. I just like how it's slowly but surely progressing forward, and I can't wait to see where the episode takes us. Last we left off, we had Clark go insane to some red kryptonite and he got major alpha male syndrome, which I loved. But in the process, he damaged a lot of his relationships, especially the one with Lana. So I'm really curious to see what happens in this episode and to see if they can mend their relationship, or if it's going to be something that takes a lot longer to fix properly because of how badly it was damaged in the previous episode. But enough of me talking about that, guys. If you want to check it out, it's in my Smallville reaction playlist, and I highly recommend you do if you haven't already. But enough of me talking now, let's jump into the reaction. I hope you all enjoy. Let's do this. And I'm guessing that's Lana on a horse. She's going to visit her parents' graves. So bad of me because I thought that vase was a bong for a second. With the mysterious letter.
Someone there?
We got some new supernatural things going on. What the hell is going on here? Did he kill him? Or is it like a movie set?
What is the one rule we live by in this house?
Father knows what's best for Byron.
Who is Byron? Wait, is he Byron?
I pried open the lock.
There'll be more than a tranquilizer in that gun.
What the fuck? So what, does he just keep him locked in the basement? And why does he talk to him in the third person? It reminds me of Game of Thrones. I wonder which character is going to be the next one to get taken off the intro and replaced with somebody else. I don't really want anybody to be taken off the intro because I like all of them, but I wonder who'd be next. I don't want to guess either because I like everybody on it. I shouldn't have brought that up. Back at Smallville High.
True, this morning in Trig, I intercepted a note from a wrestler.
What do you think wrote it? I have no idea. There you go.
How'd you find that cute? Oh, this is going to be awkward.
Oh, what's going on?
Lana,
Pete's gonna...
admirer.
Oh, Chloe's alright with him as well. Lana's not okay though.
Just let the boy read it.
This is gonna be so awkward.
Almost forgot. Clark Kent, the man of steel.
Bye.
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 I want to go back to the kid in the basement. I want to know more about him. This man's a psychopath. He just keeps his kid locked in there. I feel so bad for this kid. The level of abuse he must be facing on a daily basis.
You'll probably agree with Clark that it's sappy.
I reckon Lex will dig it.
John Dunn. I didn't realize you were...
Doesn't understand that it's all about seduction.
Of course Lex is fluent with poetry.
Contenders, doesn't it, Clark?
Oh, this is so awkward.
I want to apologize for ragging on the poem. Show it to me.
You can't expect
Don't you think it's weird? This guy's sneaking around.
somebody from afar.
And again.
Your things. Never lose that grasp of the obvious.
Even when he's blind, he's still a major dick.
I was critiquing There's a difference.
Well, I'm glad to see your condition hasn't softened. Killing you, isn't it?
Just get me an assistant who meets my criteria.
What's Lex gonna do with him? Look how nice it looks out there. That'd be amazing just to be able to go sit outside there.
My presence here has thrown Lex.
Happy to have you here, even if he doesn't know how to say it.
Luther Corp stocks plummet.
Dusted.
I had no idea Martha canted on organic produce.
Lionel's impressed with Martha. I did not see that happening. Wait a minute. Is that God, I can't think of his name. He's in Never Back Down. Sean Farris. He's also in Forever Strong.
Heads or tails.
No way, that's Sean Farris.
And people being buried alive.
What? I can't believe that.
How can you?
Just be glad that things are back to normal. Books and keep your mouth shut.
So she's on the father's side. What? How? How is she okay with this? This is next level abuse. The abuse aside for a second though, he is in two of my... Sean Farris is in two of my favourite films, which is Never Back Down, the first one, and Forever Strong. Oh, they are brilliant films. If you guys haven't seen them, I highly recommend them. I may even watch them on my channel even though I've seen them. If you guys are interested, I will watch them on my channel and do a reaction because I think they're brilliant. I'm glad he's in the episode though. I wasn't expecting that. I can't believe this is him. He looks so different. Whoa, what a hiding spot. Behind a brick in the wall behind his bed.
Poetic about it.
Why do you leave me these pups?
No, don't.
Oh no, Clark, you just made it 10 times worse.
Passed out.
There you go, ice pack sort it out.
I have a boyfriend who cares so much about you.
Ooh.
I never protected one.
Ooh.
Remember all your graces. The age to come with faces.
Yeah, I don't find that at all sweet or beautiful.
I can't imagine being home.
Oh my god, look at that. Man, these parents are evil.
Delivery.
What time is it?
Oh my god, are they gonna find out about his abusive parents now?
No. No.
Get out before I shoot you for trespass!
Yeah, time to ring the police. Just not a corrupt one.
I was just as surprised as you are.
He offered her a job.
This is a chance for me to put my...
See here?
You don't trust me to make that call?
Clark?
Mom, Dad, we got a big problem.
We met this.
Yeah, that's it. Get the sheriffs out there.
Out in Crater Lake 8 years ago.
You threatened him.
I've never seen these kids before. And then you show up and pull a prank like this.
Surely they just get a search warrant.
Situation, Jonathan. I know it is, Ethan, but there's even I'll get a warrant.
Yeah, they have to. Oh, he's gonna get... Oh no, they might actually try and kill him now though. Just to cover their asses. Why have they done this to him? Like, I'm absolutely shocked and horrified that this is a Smallville episode. But I also love it.
Jenkins.
It's gotta be fake.
I don't think a ghost could polish off 3 pieces of chocolate.
This is Smallville. Well, I ran Dr. Jenkins' name through the computer.
She got a point.
Supervised a medical trial over at Metron Pharmaceuticals.
That doesn't sound like Byron. He's so gentle. Feelings I don't have to guess what they're thinking.
Ooh, Lana's got a bit of a crush. And she can't stand anything Clark says.
Subtlety. Sometimes.
I wasted yesterday interviewing more prospects.
It's a very capable woman.
I think there is a second angle here.
It's hard to come by.
He might find us smart,
To despise tycoon or the citizens of Smallville.
but I also think it's to do with Clark.
And I wonder what they would think of your trying to meddle. You know, Lex, Zeus.
Why?
Prometheus was immortal, Lex.
Todd will come to an abrupt end.
He's definitely got ulterior motives with Martha, and it's got to be to do with Clark. And I love how egotistical Lionel is that he just compared him and Lex to Greek gods. But isn't he a hell of a piano player?
I need to know if Byron's in here.
Clark's breaking in. This is not going to look good. Oh my god! Clark. Oh, he broke the dog's teeth!
You're a regular Dr. Doolittle.
I don't even blame the dog. He's just protecting what is his property, his territory. He doesn't know any better.
Rug. It's made of lead, that's why I couldn't see through it. That's good to know.
Secret room. And he's chained up. This is awful. This is so bad. What made them do this to their kid?
How did you do that? To be locked up like this. You don't understand. Trust me, Byron. I understand more.
What the fuck is going on?
You okay?
You should have listened to me.
What the hell is he?
Byron, it's okay.
Get away from me!
Pete?
I was gonna say, I was loving how this episode had nothing to do with the meteorite incident. I was loving where that was sort of going, but I'm guessing that's where he got his abilities from. Still, it's a good episode. I'm enjoying it.
I thought we agreed you were going to wait for Sheriff Ethan.
Dad, they had Byron locked in the basement.
How big of a change are we talking about here?
Black eyes, got some lines on his back, looked like a demon.
Like he was some sort of alien. For days, he didn't understand why.
Will he change back?
So maybe it had nothing to do with the meteor rocks then. Maybe it is an experiment. That's what it sounds like. He was experimented on. But why was he experimented on?
That why our would-be Shakespeare went all pro wrestler on you.
I'd love to know, Chloe. Please enlighten me.
Byron was given during the medical trials targeted his adrenal system.
Why would they do that?
I don't know, but maybe Clark should ask his mom's new corp subsidiaries that promise us a brighter future.
I'll talk to Lex.
Of course it has to do with Lionel.
Are you telling me I should stay here and pour coffee?
No, I'm saying you should be careful.
Of course Lana's the one to find him.
For 8 years, I'm not going back.
You could hurt people like this.
Sure.
Byron, no!
I want you. Not even you.
Oh damn. Oh no. He sounds like a Black Ops zombie.
They might give your mom a heads up. Besides, I haven't seen her this excited in a long time. Tell you a resounding no. It stung a little to see her name on my father's payroll.
Oh, I bet you he's really offended by it.
Look at it this way, Lex. At least my father's not upset with you this time. Real bodies. Now, I have to head over to the plant. That's so bad. It's my father. I hope your mom likes helicopters.
Martha Kent's going for a helicopter ride. Look at her in her suit and all.
In a helicopter, Martha.
I wasn't expecting a trip to Metropolis.
What's going on? Oh my god, has that kid grabbed the helicopter? It's the only thing I can think of. What is going on? Yeah, he's grabbed the helicopter. I gotta say, in his like decked out abilities, supernatural abilities, whatever they are, drug abilities, it looks quite cool right now. Look at him. It looks evil. Okay, is he gonna die or not? I was actually like worried for a second he was just gonna pick him up into the propellers and it was gonna be like the most gruesome death ever. That's it, Clark's here to save the day. He's knocked him into the well. Oh, wasn't it? It was like more of like a drainage pipe than a well, I suppose. It's turning him back though, because he's inside.
Clark?
And he doesn't remember it either. Ah. It's like he's got like a Hulk side to him then, kind of.
I want me to be careful. Should have listened to him.
I think it's time for Clark to slip out.
Unscathed, thanks to Martha and Clark.
7 hours on the clock and you're already laundering money for my father? I knew that Luther Corp is not in the charity business.
I did.
Then he...
Martha Kent seems to get her way.
I can feel your smirk.
Better watch it, Dad. Or your new executive assistant.
Well, Lionel turned into Matt Murdock now.
You pulled one of your trademark disappearing acts last.
Byron was really into him. I thought maybe I could learn something.
Oh, he's trying to impress her and she knows.
And there's no harm in that. So...
different. Till they're willing to share every part with you.
Take note of that, Clark.
Get close to someone, you have to take that risk.
what if the risk...
Oh my god, man. The chemistry, it kills me. It kills me. It absolutely kills me. Mate, we're going to be into like season 6 and they're still going to be sat on this fucking truck having the same conversation. I love it, but I hate it at the same time, you know. Oh, man. Okay. Really, really fun. I love it. That was a fan favourite of mine, to be honest. I really, really enjoyed that episode. I liked the premise of the episode. I loved the guest star. I loved all the characters in the episode. All our characters in the show: Clark, Lana, Pete, Chloe, Lionel, Lex, Martha, even Jonathan. I loved all of them in this episode. I thought they were all brilliant. I thought obviously certain people took the highlights. Like I loved Martha's role in this episode. I loved that she got a bit more to shine. And I like that her story's progressing a bit with her working with Lionel. I think that is a two-sided situation. I think he thinks she's smart and to employ her. But I also think that he is doing it to find out more about Clark and slowly go down that path of learning his abilities and knowing that he's not the average teenager, as you can tell. And that little hint towards the end of the episode where he knew Clark was in that situation and helped out, that for me just was the nail in the coffin for knowing that he's definitely got ulterior motives here. But I really like that, and I like that we're diving into Lionel more as a sort of hidden villain right now. He's a bit of a snake, and I'm waiting for him to come out. I really liked Clark and Lana this episode, going through the motions. You know, it was very awkward between the two of them throughout the whole episode. You could see that their friendship and relationship had been damaged, but they also both wanted to reconcile with one another, which was blatantly obvious. And I liked how Byron tied into the story and their dynamic of, you know, being interested in Lana, flirting with her. He was a loner himself, and he found this sort of solace connection, and she appreciated what he tried to do for her and the poetry. And I thought that was really interesting and unique. Something else I loved as well, which I can finally say now with the end of the episode, I love that this didn't revolve around the meteor rocks, or I might be wrong, at least that's not how I interpreted the episode, but I interpreted this being behind a drug and being 8 years ago, and behind, obviously, experiments being done at that metrics facility under Lionel. And I really, really enjoyed the idea of that. I liked how it didn't it hasn't constantly revolved around, you know, what happened in the day Clark arrived. I loved the character of Byron and his family. I liked the twist with his family as well, because you start off thinking they're extremely abusive, which they are in hindsight, however you want to look at it. But as you get throughout the episode, you find out why they do it and how they feel about themselves for having to do it. And I can really appreciate the position they must have been put in and felt they were in, and how that could only feel like the right option, but at the same time the worst option for them personally. And they are villainizing themselves to protect other people and their son, which is quite admirable in a way, and it's a hell of a sacrifice. So you've got to be able to acknowledge that, and I think that's a really, really good plot point. I like that. I like Pete being involved a bit more again. I like that he got to be in on the action with Clark, and it's small things, but we can include him in those parts now because he knows about Clark and his secret. So I like that we can just add him to more scenes. He doesn't have to have too much to do in them, like there where he got hurt, but it just adds something to his character, which gives him a reason for being in the story and then being absent from the story. It keeps him revolving, and I like that. I appreciate that they're making more efforts with his character, which is always really good in my opinion. What else was there? I liked the speed of the episode as well, is what I wanted to say. I liked how smoothly it sort of ran. Like, I liked the transition of it being a really slow build up this episode. The premise of the episode, it didn't feel catastrophic like it does in the other episodes either. It felt very tamed, like a very minor problem in the grand scheme of the problems we've had at the moment, which is quite ironic because I imagine as I get into the show further, I'll be saying all of the problems we're currently facing are minor ones. But I can only go off what I've seen right now, and I just really, really enjoyed this individual story. If we never see Byron and his family again, I like their characters, I like their role in this episode. I love the fact that Sean Harris made a guest appearance. I'm 1,000,000% confident it's him. Like I said, two of my favourite films out there he stars in, Never Back Down and Forever Strong. If you guys haven't seen them before, I really recommend you watch them. Both of them are fantastic films. And if you guys would be interested in watching a reaction to them, even though I've seen them, I would be more than happy to react to them on the channel. I think they're unbelievable. So let me know if you guys want to see that in the comments down below. Also, let me know what you thought of this episode as well. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions and what you think, as always. I personally really enjoyed it. We didn't get too much Chloe, but that's okay. I know we'll get more of her as we go into the next episode or further into the season. And the role she played in the episode was good again. She gave us the explanation to Byron. She's in the scenes that we needed to be, and she's just one of my favourite characters, to be honest. I just really, really enjoy this cast we got at the moment, and I don't want too much to change right now. I like going through the motions. I like going through the individual stories. I like the slow build-up that we seem to be starting to get with, like, the Lionel situation, the Clark situation, his secret, people slowly finding out, the way their lives are starting to transition into the next stage. I like how it's all developing, and I think it's really, really fun. I could definitely see this being one of my favourite series by the end of it. Like, by the time I finish this, if it continues to go in the way I believe it's going to go from how I've watched right now, this will definitely be one of, if not my favourite series, but that will be very, very hard to top my favourite series. Certainly be one of them though. But yeah, I'm really, really enjoying this series. I'm so glad I've done a reaction to it, to be honest. I think the chemistry and the character dynamics are the best thing about this show, and they're the most important things to talk about as well, which I find really fun, and sometimes really hard to appreciate when you watch a show by yourself, because even though you appreciate those things, sometimes the minor things are hard to appreciate when you're watching continual episodes or you binge it. So I love that I don't do that, and I get to watch these individually, take the stories into account all in their own way, and I get to appreciate every moment of it with you guys, which is just so much fun for me. So thank you for that, guys. I just wanted to let you know that, and I really appreciate it. But I think this is where we're going to end it for now, guys. So I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. I do really appreciate all your support, guys. It does mean the world to me. So thank you for that. Stay tuned for the next video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.